going to very briefly look at the contour tool, which would be very helpful for us for creating shapes that we might cut out using a laser cutter. I'm going to create a path, and you might have a line that you really like the look of, a shape that you want to be cut out, but it's only a single line. You can use the contour tool, which generates a line a set distance away. I might type in 3 for this one. Toolpath or graphical path at this stage, it makes no difference for us. Click OK, and then you can click a line around the outside of your line, and it will generate that line around the outside, which means you can then easily cut this out, and it will work with a laser cutter. You could use a double path tool, but the issue with a double path tool is quite often the double path tool isn't interpreted as well by the machines, and whilst it looks good, won't always cut out properly. Another use for our contour tool, if I create an object or two, so say for example I've got a really cool thing here that I want the outline. I could spend ages trimming all the middles out, or I can use the contour tool, set it to 0, click OK, and I click on the outside, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete all the circles, and what that contour has done is it's gone around the outside of my object and saved me all the time of having to do all the trimming, which is very helpful indeed. And my last point, if I create a really intricate pattern, for example, I'm just going to trim those off. I can use my contour line to create versions of it that are wider or slimmer, and you can use that effect to maybe create some bridges and islands to create a much greater effect. One thing to note with this path tool, if you think you've created the perfect shape and you were to accidentally turn off your grid lock and click, oh, I think it's really close to the edge but it doesn't quite meet, if you try and do your contour with that shape, it will not find it as a closed boundary. It's not closed shape, so it will not draw it the way you think it will. Okay, just bear that in mind when you come to draw your shapes.